Drake's quite a long way.
Yeah, I mean, he always liked to...
And Guga's going to go for it. We know that.
Yeah.
Or Tucson's going to go for it anyway. See who gets that level 3 first. It should be on the side of Dynamics. His Beyond is just going to throw. Goodbye. Yep, 3, but he didn't get killed. So there's that. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that was just so silly mistake, you know. So maybe today's coin flip is not working out.
Well, now we're looking for another one. That one's going to land as the pillar comes up, but I think Guga's going to have to flash and get the heck out of here. Aiming even, able to get that kill with the Pierce. Going to be spotted. Q connects onto Beyond, but Bono has to safeguard his way out. No real pressure. Minion Wave's going to reset. KT gets to exit lane first. Kuro and so on, fighting on a different front. Parallel convergence, unable to be followed up on.
Great move by KT. They got the position back.
Yeah.
They just gave up one wave, and they just got the position all the way back. That was a pretty genius move by KT, and they're pushing first as well. Maybe they can contest more on mid lane, but there is no wave, you know. It's all about next mid wave, I guess. But KT's bot lane is moving first, so they should get the mid prior. And mid prior is everything for the Drake.
Yeah, and also we were talking about the fact that Kuro can clear waves very, very easily now with a bunch of points in his Time Winder. Oh, not quite there yet. Doesn't quite have the AP number, but that's fine. As Arrow is going to connect, it's going to be soaked by Tucson. Showstopper into the backline as there is the Hemo Plague, but the set dies so quickly. And there goes the Lee Sin as well, as I don't know whether Soan can do this. Has to flash to get his way out, and that was a disaster for KT. Now this Infernal Drake should just be delivered on a silver platter to Dynamics. And they've got about a 2,000 gold lead as well, as Kuzan's just farming behind the turret. Okay.
Yeah. It looked fine at the beginning because Kalista had cleanse, and also Seth can just soak the CC from the enemy team. But yeah, Tushin jumped in and Reach just ulted Tushin Sim.
Cosmic Insight, so a bit of extra there. As Protobelt, pretty valuable as you can see. Kuro now looking for a potential dive underneath this turret. There's the Hemo Plague. So on, of course, can go into his pool to play aggressively. And Rich throws down the ult, and Kuro not going to be able to do anything. Bono avoids the Emperor's Divide, but my goodness, that was absolutely not what we wanted to see from the mid laner of KT. So on now at about 0 health, does avoid one of the skill shots, but couldn't avoid the auto attack, and now Bono can have to flash. Kuzan flashes after him, and that's a couple of auto attacks. Some laser beams from... Yeah, they're just not going to go for this. Just going to let Cloud Soul Point go over to Dynamics. Kuro is on the top side, so they will get some value.
Yep, trading some objectives.
If there's any way to disguise the fact that you've got a problem with your bottom lane, it is, alright, Arrow going to connect onto aiming. He's going to try and hop out of this one. He hasn't even pressed cleanse. He's already dead. As Kuro, he's just going to chrono break himself backwards, try and do what he can. It's a decent Hemo Plague there from Soan, but it's a little bit too late. And look, I mean, the Vladimir AoE, pretty gross, but I don't know why aiming just took an arrow to the face and didn't cleanse.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the Emperor's Divide, pulled immediately. Doesn't actually land on anyone. But Sundisk is going to be put up.
I mean, as you mentioned, maybe there's a disrespect towards enemy.
Maybe, but I mean, if you're getting crushed at 24 minutes, you probably should start respecting. That's going to show himself bottom side, and now Tucson gets control ward into the Baron pit and is just going to grab Guga here. Guga most likely going to go down, but the Baron is going to be traded for a kill on the support. And that's 100% not worth, guys. If you are KT, I would... Yeah, have a look at the gold difference. We're already at a 1400 Baron power play, and that was as Guga was going down. So you'll throw away your Pantheon any day of the week. Means grabbing that. They do lose control of the mid lane for a moment, but I don't think it's a big deal. As in goes Bono, looks for the Q. Oh, Lightning Rush, just enough movement speed to get Rich out of the way. A minute and a half on the Cloud Drake, not a lot that they can get down here, but the Rift Scuttler will have to do. So KT now having to deal with a Baroned up Dynamics for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I think KT's strat is still not changed yet. Looking for the late game. But I think Kalista at least needs 5 items at this point, because you have cleanse, so maybe not needing QSS, but you have to build QS. When they have that kind of composition, Even though you have cleans, you know.
Yeah, you know, you need buff for a kill onto a Pantheon as aiming. Gonna grab himself Tucson, who's looking for some knockouts, aiming immediately, flashing out. This time he presses the cleanse button. And the Lee Sin does kill the cannon, but there's still Kuzan, and Doctum is free hitting, but still, it doesn't matter. And that was without Kuro even in the fight. Pretty impressive there by KT, to be perfectly honest.
For sure.
And they'll make it out.
And aiming saved it for this moment, I guess.
There we go. He was saving cleanse for this, even though I think it would have been up again anyway.
But yeah, that was one of the miracle fights that we were talking about. And it actually happened. And Tushin is looking for more. He has ulti.
Yeah, he's snuck around the back, as you can see. Only at half health here is parallel convergence. Not going to find Kuzan. So on, caught in between the pillar and the wall is okay. There's the showstopper into the back line. Haymaker comes in, Doctum, tagged by the Q. But Bono's not going to go for it. Teleport into the backside is Rich. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he's still going to look for a fight. There's the pull from Soan, and there's the man drop from Guga. Bono's going to be taken down. The Hemomancer as well. And Aiming's just going to try and hop for his life, but it does not matter. The Pantheon grabs the kill, and now Dynamics are looking to try and break the base.
Yeah, they have Nashor. They can for sure end the game here. And that was actually just so one-sided by Dynamics.
It was just too aggressive, KT sticking around for so long. It's Kuzan now going to try and find Kuro, but Conquering Sand's not available just yet.
But KT didn't even do anything. Like, they were just farming for the moment that... Yeah.
I mean, Kuzan ran... Tucson ran around and pressed an R button, and now they're all dead, and so is the Nexus, as Dynamics will claim game number 1. Fine.
I mean... it's good tool for Nidalee, you know? Nidalee always wants Renekton on the top side because she can always, just like last game.
Especially
Echo being useless whole game.
Well, there's the stun onto Soan. Rich gonna slice his way out. Not sure whether he's got a dice or not, and I don't think he does. There's the teleport. Kuzan's coming back. He was in base as well, so he's going to have a bit of a shop here to come in with. As Soan doesn't have the decoy, as you can see. Only level 5 for Kuzan. But is it going to be enough? The spear avoided there by Soan. But there it is. The happy bees come in. Level 6 is gained, and Kuzan, unfortunately, immediately dies right afterwards. Gone off. This Ocean Drake. Some honey fruit will bring the Nidalee back up to full health, or half health. We'll be able to secure this one. So there we go. Dynamics do trade. As Bono just comes over, steals a Rift Scuttler. The Korean commentators get absolutely crazy excited.
No flash, by the way.
Yeah, going to be able to pounce it. Oh, no. He's just going to die. That's an axe to the back of the head.
Yeah. They should start something.
Well, there's the arrow. It's going to land immediately onto Tucson. The flash into the Empress Divide, and that is a free kill from Dynamics. I love it. You say it, and then it comes true. Would it?
Yeah, thank you so much.
There's the man drop package. It's going to be taken away as Rich is going to get caught out, but he's just going to turn it, as this Renekton likes to do in the mid-game, and just destroys Tucson one more time. Bono trying to run away, does have a fadeaway axe to throw.
Yeah, and it should be the second Drake for Dynamics, and I love how Doctam is just casually throwing the arrow towards mid 24/7.
Yeah, plays though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Aiming will take down the bot outer turret. They'll trade it for Shirley, who's not exactly the highest value in this river. Dynamics can get there at a moment's notice, though. Ooh, that shield being off cooldown, certainly a big deal. But now Shirley is going to buy space. Aiming has to be respected. My god, he does a lot of damage. Dynamics grouped up as 5. Package delivered. Kuzan immediately goes off to the side as now Kuzan just singled out and destroyed. His Emperor's Divide did nothing. Cougar's now running for the hills, does get himself his shield back as Rich looking for the backline, but he's not going to be able to get in there and do anything of note. And Doctam with his...
like almost 70% right now because of the Mikhails.
Well, Arrow is going to come down. That's a great exhaust on the Guga, who goes up to full health almost immediately with that Athene's and the Primal Fury, but oh my god! Take those years to the bank, Aiming, as he does help grab those 3 kills in mid lane, and yeah, I feel like it might already be time up now.
Because of the Mikhails.
Yeah. You did see the Athene's value. That was definitely good, but unfortunately there's just too much DPS. KT will now grab the Baron. Go. As Rich is getting chunked by all of these big ones coming from Kuro. This was one of Kuro's best champions, actually, over in the LPL and before he left.
They're even tanking the turret right now, so it didn't happen, you know? So I think that was the point.
Well, there's an Emperor's Divide out from Kuzan, as in comes Guga as well. I believe there is still a decoy available, as Sohan looking for the 1v1, he's going to get it. Guga now wants to try and answer this with a kill, but unfortunately for Dynamics, Wukong's a good champion, and Renekton's a terrible one, so it doesn't. And honestly, like, get your honors ready for this Wukong.
Look at this, man. Aiming, I love him. He got QSS and stopwatch and cleans and Mikhails. Holy moly, this player is the best aim carry in the world.
Super good. Super good.
Super good player.
Not great in game one. However, he's turned it around with his
we are not talking about that
incredible amounts of defensive itemization. That rocket from Corki was just gigantic. Dynamics now, all Moonlight Vigil comes in. And they're all chunked to half health. They're going to lose this inhibitor as well as the mid lane one that fell earlier. And now they've knocked on the bad news. Look at Sohan. Oh, I love that play.
Cheeky.
Yeah, stand still. And in he goes. Arrow is going to connect, but he has the decoy. Baron's going to fall down. Sohan's decoy tanked an entire boatload of damage. And aiming loses a bit of health, but he's got a huge shield because there's a Karma on his team.
Looking for the bait.
Yeah, the Fnatic brush. Someone is going to walk into it. He does go golden after the decoy, and the rest of KT move on over. I don't think remember, as that was griefing, I think. Out of Guga. Oh, Doctor.
He's like, let's look for the next game, guys.
Wow, yeah. Look at Bono. He is angry. And Kuro is going to be able to grab that kill. I feel like this game turned entirely around because Kuro delivered Dynamics a package.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you think was in the package? All right, it's possibly an Emperor's Divide. Does absolutely no damage, and aiming is just flashing forward, trying to pick up the rest of these kills. That was a big old crit. On to Beyond, and he's sent to the Death Chamber, and so is the Nexus. KT will even out the series. Again.
It's that simple.
Yeah, and just because you can press Ragnarok and not get like stunned or slowed, you'll still take a trillion damage from all of these. That is true. Really scary situation for both teams.
Yeah, and actually it reminds me when I was playing in G2 2018 at Wars, we actually met Africa Freaks when Tushin and Kuro was there, and we played Heimerdinger.
Oh, Bono is
booking
it. No! Bottom lane Guga is real dead. There is a stun. Kuzan taken down pretty low, but Beyond looking for Kuro.
This is disaster.
Yeah, this is absolutely not what you wanted. I was amazed. I'm really glad that we got the angle. As Bono, he's going to take this Drake as well.
Yeah, you know what? When the play is actually boring, LCK. But yeah, they lost first Drake. That's the huge pot. And if they can...
Tucson, yeah, going to get caught by the ult. Very, very dead.
The CC chain here.
Yeah, didn't have level 6, so no way that he was getting out of that one. It's a tight rope that you tread.
Yeah, I was expecting Tushin to get the cleans as well.
After the devastation, like you were mentioning, it is certainly impressive that they're able to do anything here towards the bottom side.
But yeah, I mean, if they're focusing...
All right, that's a Slicing Maelstrom. We'll see whether Sohan can actually grab Rich here. He's going to turn it around with his Hex Drinker in hand. Heal utilized, and Rich is just going to go down. Outplayed.
Sorry, probably. Or both sides is getting it, I'm not sure.
We'll see, yep. It is going to go down for KT first, but immediately answered, like you're talking about. Where he is, and Rich just trying to get in position to get these Shock Blasts working against Dynamics, and they will get the first Infernal Drake. Nothing that KT can do about it.
That was a really great poke by Sejuani, plus Heimerdinger and Senna. And they got the Drake after that. Everything is going great for them right now, but...
Tanking the turret doesn't really want to.
Yeah. I think the strong part of the Heimerdinger is you don't need to be at mid. The time goes on. I think Dynamics will think that, yes, we have really strong 1-3-1 and our teamfight is not bad, so they might think that they have better ping for the Drake, and it's all about the positioning. If KT loses, one position, then there is Heimerdinger ultimate, there is Sejuani ulti, and you can get pushed in through the mid turret. So they need to think about it. They need to think about the position right now.
Oh, Kuro. There's the bubble. Immediate cleanse out from Kuro as
Cannon is coming.
Close in. It will be a 50-50, and it's going to be taken there by Olaf. So on goes Golden. Everyone flashing out of the way of this Cannon, who does escape. Gets himself a wild growth there as well as Tucson so incredibly low. Doctom, he's at almost full health, but he's going to miss that skill shot. Drake, they do have so much burst. And if they set up around the area with Doctom, it's certainly high value. Soan was trying to get in there, and it is going to be the Drake taken beyond. Flashed in to try and get there. Good exhaust onto Soan as he goes Golden. And my god, aiming the amount of DPS that he's throwing out here. Flashing forward onto Kuzan. Takes a bajillion damage, but he is going to survive. As Kuro's just throwing exhausts, throwing flashes. Guga is well and truly dead. They do get the Drake, but at what cost? As Bono almost just straight up dies. Protecting the rest of the team as they try and go for a cheeky Baron. So a lot of damage there as Rich is going to pick up the bubble.
Wait,
Amy's just going to get eviscerated. And Kuzan's dashing forward. Tucson taking a lot here as Bono comes through with a drive-by Randuin's. But that's going to be another kill for Guga. And we're ticking down. That's a lot of damage onto Bono. But he's going to have to get out of this fight. So on, no way that he's going to be using any slicing maelstroms this game. As Dynamics, they might just walk over to the Baron because they have got so much sustain in this now fed center.
Guys, it's power of the Heimerdinger. That's the damage, that's the range, that's the random numbers that you can expect. You cannot expect from Heimer. That was an insane, insane amount of damage.
I don't know, man. I was actually expecting, Kuro to be able to make more. Sole point for Dynamics. I'm half expecting KT to just grab this one so that we can go to all 7 Drakes.
Otherwise, I think they can simply look for the engage because Kuro is not having cleans.
Yeah, and so on as well.
I mean, there is Mikaels, but
he needs to get a flank.
Yeah. So one is on the front, so it should be more easier. And Rich is looking for the fight.
Aiming. Going to miss the arrow there on the backside. It's going to be a 50-50, and it's taken by the Olaf. Into the backline goes the Cannon. Immediately he gets exhausted, but he's still too strong. An instant triple kill as now Bono's over the wall, chasing after Little Miss Piggy. And she's going to eat a bubble and then the dust, as this is all about the Cannon, and he may have just won them the game.
Maybe it's just game over here.
I mean, it is 35 minutes in. Hadn't really noticed, but it's real late.
We need to check it because there is no AD carry. If there was an Ashe, it was 100%. But Heimerdinger is coming in 20 seconds. And Senna is up in 10 seconds right now. So maybe they're looking for it?
Yeah, Tucson was thinking that they were going to go back, but maybe they're going to go for some
5
Nexus
seconds
turrets instead.
Just need to focus the turret and Nexus, and then it's game over.
Yeah, exactly. Bubble is going to be put down on the ground, and Guga, I mean, he's not going to be able to stop 4 people. There is absolutely no way. He's going to flash in to see what he can do as Doctom, he gets forward. The Nexus is so incredibly low, but Kuro's going to grab the